Hola! This time we go to Costa Rica with a death metal band called Pazuzu. As you might have guessed, the same demon name appears with so many other metal releases. So, can I really say why this band wasn't aware of them, being the newest one of all these Pazuzus listed on Metal Archive's site? Now, be it as it may, this is death metal and it's actually a demo re-release. Demo from 2017 actually, which is now out on CD and gonna be out this summer also on LP. July 2020 I would imagine. I think that was the information which I got from the label. But now what we have here is this CD version which is already out. So let's take a look at this little baby here. This is released by Dunkelheit Produktionen from Germany and it's mini CD format here with the CD. Revenant of Blasphemies features 5 songs or 5 tracks from this Costa Rica band, and everything from the acoustic guitar intro outro stuff and all the songs with the kind of a production is very much old school. You won't hear anything modern here, be it about songwriting, be it about production, but everything is a little bit muddy in a right way, so as to sound very much like it was going early 1990s. Let's take a look briefly at the Metal Archive site by the band. So here you have this whole discography more or less listed, at least the official releases. Starting with the demo 2017, the band quickly progressed to more of these releases being split ones and a live album. But this time we're here to just focus on this demo, which is the first official one by the band. Now, as you can see, this is previously released as tape, and even here on the other versions it doesn't even list this Dunkelheit reissue version. Also, there seems to be a CD and digital files available of this beauty, but I guess these might be sold out already given that they are limited editions ones. Now this one, like I said, features 5 tracks, of which 2 are instrumental. Basically, they are intro and outro. So which leaves you 3 tracks, roughly some 18-17 minutes of old school death metal. And I don't know if there's really nothing much to add to that, because everything you hear on this one is basically like a time lapse to, or time trip, quantum leap, whatever, to 1990s when death metal was maybe first wave, maybe progressing a little bit from the very first bands. Now this is very typical of the time, even though this is 2017 release originally. But if you take a look at the sound and everything here is much like it was going back then. You know, bands were not that original, and yet at the same time they were also paving the way for the whole different subgenre. I mean, different from thrash metal and other metal subtypes which were out there. Now, it's kind of interesting that Pazuzu maintains this old school sound, even if it's like late some 30 or at least 25 years. Now, all this being said, it feels kind of fresh, because at the same time it's new and also sounding like the old one. And it kind of lacks the old school problems which were present, maybe because you had like 4 trackers, recording equipment and all that stuff, while this doesn't really have those muddy problems, you know, the songs being, or production being too dusty and all that stuff. Now, being that this is the first release, I think this demo now on MCD format or MLP format is pretty nice. It's not exactly something like mind-blowing as such, because obviously it sounds very old and kind of something that you've been gone a million times before. But then again, if this had been out there already like early 90s, this could be one of those classic releases by now. Now it's just more like a nice continuation to that path, which is now more or less kind of maybe not forgotten, but so much more modern stuff is coming out that this seems like it could have been one of those releases. This all being said, I think this is definitely a must-have for old school death metal fanatics. Not, once again, anything new as such, but then again, if you do like old school death metal, if you're a fanatic about it, definitely go check it out, because this might be just right up your alley. Thanks for watching. Looking forward to your comments. Take care and see you soon with more reviews coming your way.